What's going on, guys? TTL here. Going to be going over my top 6 MLB props for today. Today is June 29th, 2025. You're going to have 4 or 5 hours to get these in, probably by the time this is uploaded. But wanted to get these pushed out. Just got everything posted in VIP. So if you guys aren't aware, you can just go join the free Discord. And there's a free section and a VIP section. The free section, you get notifications every time I post a video, or if I'm sick or anything like that and I'm not posting a video, then I just post the free prop in the Discord itself. Other than that, I'm doing $250 to $500 in giveaways every single Friday, starting this Friday coming up. So $1,000 to $2,000 given away in the free Discord. No signups necessary, no deposits or anything necessary. Just join the free Discord and just go ahead and just leave a check mark reaction, and that's all you have to do to enter. So I hope to see you guys there so that we can get those giveaways going on next Friday. Other than that, I'm playing on Underdog as always. You can use code TTL and get up to $1,000 as a deposit bonus. And if you're interested in VIP, the WAP and Patreon link are in the description. You can use code TTL75 for 75% off until the end of June. So you have 1 or 2 more days, and that's about it. $7 for a whole month. You can't really beat that. Yesterday, we cashed this League of Legends 2 pick, and we cashed 2 different 2 picks over prize picks. So hopefully, we can just keep on swinging, keep on crushing it. And I hope to see you guys in there. Let's get into the actual props. Let me go ahead and pull up my props list on the second monitor. Get into it. So starting off, we're going to go ahead and take Framber Valdez. We're going to take his under 2.5 earned runs allowed. This one is a 0.88x. This is versus the Cubs. And I will say it's a little bit scary because it is versus the Cubs. And I have the Cubs money line today. But I do think this could stay under the 2.5 earned runs allowed. And I think it's fairly likely that it does stay under the 2.5 earned runs allowed. So when we go to predictiveprofits.ai, guys, this tool is amazing. I made it myself from the ground up. Use code TTL50 for half off. Amazing tool. But we're going to go ahead and search up Framber Valdez. Earned runs allowed 2.5. It's minus 160 on sportsbooks right now. The under has a projected hit rate of 74.7%. So 74.7% projected hit rate over 10,000 simulations that it ran. I'm loving this. So when we take a look at it, we can see he's went under in 5 of his last 5 games. He's went under in 8 of his last 10. The 2 games he went over was versus the Rangers and versus the White Sox. Now the White Sox is a little rough, but the Rangers is definitely under. In 2025, he's went under this in 75%, 12 of 16 games. And then the 2 other games he's went over were versus the Cardinals and Giants. So all of this is pretty understandable for the most part. Last game he gave up 0 versus the Phillies, which is beautiful. And then today's versus the Cubs. When we look at the Cubs batters, the only batter that really does anything typically is Justin Turner, who has 5 hits and 11 at bats. That one is a little bit rough for Justin Turner, but when we take a look at the rest, 0 hits, 0 hits, 0 hits, 1 hit, 2 and 5. That's pretty decent as well. And then 5 out of 11 for Justin Turner, obviously. So I'm loving this prop today. Let's go ahead and take Valdez under 2.5 earned runs allowed and move on to the second prop of the day. Next up, we have, let's go ahead and do Lane Thomas. Or no, we'll go ahead and do Chris Bubick. Chris Bubick under 2.5 earned runs allowed. This is versus the Dodgers. This one starts at 2:10 p.m. Eastern as well. When we take a look at predictive profits, we can go ahead and see. Oops, my bad. Earn runs allowed 2.5. The minus 120 on sportsbook odds. We're getting like minus 135, but we'll eat the juice. Since underdog is available for us. The under is a projected hit rate of 80.08%. When we take a look at it, he's went over this, under this in 3 of his last 5, in 7 of his last 10, and in 2025 he's went under this in 73.3% of games, 11 of 15. Games he's went over were against the Yankees. That's totally understandable. The Astros, that's understandable as well. The Yankees, and then the Rangers. So all of these are pretty understandable today. He is against the Dodgers, so I mean, this is one of those games where if I did see he went over, I would be like, okay, that's a little bit understandable. But when we take a look, we can see Teoscar 0 hits and 3 at bats. But I mean, all of these at bats, there's just not much sample size, right? I mean, Otani hits him a ton, 3 hits and 4 at bats. Conforto 0 and 2, 0 and 3, 2 and 3 for Tommy Edman, which is again great. And then Hernandez 1 and 1. But all of these are just such small sample size. We don't have all the data for the rest of the batters because they don't have any at bats versus him. So it's too hard to tell how he's going to perform versus the batters on the Dodgers specifically. But Chris Bubick has been looking amazing this season. I'm loving this. Now I will say he has a projected hit rate of 80%. I'm giving him more like a 72% personally based off of the stats, but a 72% full payout prop, I'll go ahead and take that any day. So under 2.5 earned runs allowed for Chris Bubick. Let's go ahead and run this. Let's move on to our third prop of the day. We'll go ahead and take Lane Thomas under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. This is versus the Cardinals. And we can see Lane Thomas under bases, but we're going to go ahead and swap the lines from sportsbooks to prize picks. This is going to reload the props that are on prize picks currently because sometimes the sports books doesn't pull properly from underdog. But we can see Lane Thomas hits, runs, and RBIs 1.5. The under is a projected 76.84% hit rate right here. So when we take a look at this, we can see he's went under this in 3 of his last 5 games. He's went under this in 7 of his last 10. And in 2025, he's went under this in 81.3% this season. A 26 of 32 hit rate this season. The opposing pitcher is Liberatore, 2.5 earned runs allowed, averaging per game, 5.8 hits allowed, 4.7 strikeouts, and 0.8 walks allowed, averaging per game this season. We do have Lane Thomas projected for 1.23 hits, runs, RBIs, but I do think he's going to stay under the 1.5. I think he's either going to get 0 or 1 today. I think this definitely could be a game for him where he doesn't even get a hit. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of hoping for that just so that we don't have to sweat this. But a 76.8% projected hit rate on a prop that is a full payout over on Underdog, I'm going to have to take that, you know. And if we get unlucky, we get unlucky. But Lane Thomas under 1.5 HRR. Next up, we're going to take Eduardo Rodriguez under 17.5 pitching outs. This is another full payout versus the Marlins. I'm loving this one as well. Pitching out 17.5. A projected hit rate on the under of a 72.9%. When we take a look at this, we can see he's going under this in 3 of his last 5, 7 of his last 10, and this season he's went under in 69.2% of games, 9 of 13. And in 2024, he went under in 9 of 10, a 90% hit rate last season. The Marlins should be able to hit on Rodriguez pretty well. I have the Marlins money line. I just think that they're going to be able to crush him today. I think he's going to get 15 outs most likely, if not less. So I think he's going to get the 5 innings. I think he'll probably be in the 80s or 90 pitch count after those 5 innings. If he comes out in the 6th, I don't think it's going to be for long, and I think it'll be 16 or 17. But I think he's going to end at that 15 number likely. And when we take a look at on the right side at the projection details, we can see the projection is a 15.2, a projected hit rate of 72. I'm loving it for Eduardo Rodriguez under 17.5 outs. Lock it in. On to our 5th prop of the day, which is Luis Torrens under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Now I know this one isn't on Prize Picks, so we're going to go ahead and swap this back to the sportsbook line. Take a look. Luis Torrens hits, runs, and RBIs. A 1.5 at minus 150 odds. The under is a projected 79.2%. Take a look. We can see he went under this in 5 of his last 5. He's went under this in 9 of his last 10. And in 2025, he's went under this in 75.5%. 37 of 49 games season that he's went under. He's against Mike Burrows, who's averaging 2.14 earned runs allowed, 4.43 hits allowed, 4.29 strikeouts, and 1.29 walks allowed per game. We have him projected for 0.87 in today's matchup, so hopefully zero. But if he gets the one hit, hopefully it's just not, he doesn't get the run or an RBI. A projected hit rate of 79.26%, a recommendation of under. So I'm going to go ahead and take Luis Torrens under here. And to end off the sixth pick, we're going to take Brooks Lee. And we're going to take his over 0.5 hits, runs, RBIs. And when I took this prop, this was a 0.85x on underdog. Now it's a 0.77x. So we got great value on this. When we take a look at it, though, we can see hits, runs, RBIs 0.5 minus 160 odds. The over is a 77.42% projected hit rate. And we can see he's went over this in 5 straight games. Went over this in 9 of his last 10. And 47 of 64 this season. 73% hit rate this season. He's against Skewball, so that's a little bit of a rough matchup. But Skewball's still allowing almost 5 hits per game. 8 strikeouts, 0.8 walks, and 1.6 earned runs allowed. We have Brooks Lee projected for 2 hits, runs, RBIs, 77.4% projected hit rate. I'm loving this prop today. When we put all 6 of these together, we do get a 20.39x now. When I took it, it was almost a 22x, but still at a 20.39x, that's worth taking. Or if you want to flex it, you can flex it for up to 14.5x as well. I'm loving these 6 props today. Let's get at least minimum 4 out of 6 today, so we hit that 66.6% projected hit rate. If you're hitting 2 out of 3, typically you're going to be very profitable when you're doing pick 'em maps. But hopefully we can hit 6 out of 6 or at least 5 out of 6. But minimum 4 out of 6. Give us that today. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow when all of this turns green. Thank you guys for watching the video. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and go join the Discord. Like I said, it's a free Discord. I'm doing $250 to $500 given away just to random people in the Discord every single Friday. All you have to do is leave a reaction to a post. So go ahead and hop in there. I will see you guys when you're in there. If you're interested in VIP, again, code TTL75 for 75% off until the end of June. So you'll get $7 for a full month. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.